Ladies and gentlemen, it's Soundboard Lore Wednesday. We've talked about Happy Hop. We've talked about Timmy with the Vlog in case you missed both of those great segments. This one arguably holds the number of statistics for highest number of soundboard clips on a soundboard. This is the individual that started with
I am back.
You have to
What
attack
it do,
them.
baby?
Who could forget?
Just the
He
guy.
closed his fist.
We're talking about the one, the only Skippy B sent us a personalized message. We can edit that in for footage purposes. You know, so I got Skippy on a FaceTime basis, but let's see what Skippy B's up to. We're gonna react to Skip Bayless's best moment since 2010.
Quarters of ineptitude, as you might say.
Yes.
And all he does is win in the fourth quarter.
That's Sir So
It
Yeet.
moves people. It polarizes because we're even arguing about can he play.
He
We're
can
to the
play.
point where
He's
I'm
gonna take
saying,
out
in a
Melania.
vacuum, if I gave you these statistics and this one-loss record for a rookie starter in his first 16 NFL games, you'd say, this guy's good, man.
What?
Should Tim Tebow make $27 million? Because he's big box office. He's big ratings, man. He was blowing the top out of the ratings last year.
Hold on, wait a minute. Will I get fired if I walk off the set right now?
No, you
I said, hold on, wait a minute.
You know why? Because you have no comeback.
I said you have to.
I'll let you off the hook
Hold on,
here.
wait a
You
minute.
got no comeback.
Wait a minute. I said you have to be able to play.
I forgot
and be
that-
box office.
I
You
forgot that
can't be
Stephen
box
A and
office
Skip
but
went
can't
after it.
play? Don't you did? Are you trying to tell me?
Chat, it's got to the point, and by the way, this is first take. We'll include a link in the description here. But I'm just sometimes, being 100% honest, sometimes, like, could be a coin toss time. The commentary is better than the sports event. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it here. Like,
you're gonna.
they turn menial things like how people are playing, they're to just spectacles, everything.
Here. You're gonna sit. I swear to God, I'm
you
standing
wanna-
up for this. I'm standing
now
up
you
for this.
wanna talk about
Are you
Hollywood?
gonna tell me?
Tim
Are you gonna
Tebow's
tell
Hollywood.
me that Tim Tebow
Tim
deserves to
Tebow's
be
a bigger
mentioned
draw
in the
than
same
Kobe
battle
Bryant is
than
right
Kobe
now.
Bryant?
He's a bigger draw than Kobe Bryant.
In case you don't know, okay, case you're not K-Kona centric, you're not in the USA. Tim Tebow is played in the NFL for like 1 or 2 seasons, was just kind of just a guy, but had a lot of hype. And you're talking about bigger draw than Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Go to break.
I got him.
I almost want to
again.
walk off this set right now. I can't believe this man just said this out of his mouth. You're telling me
Is
that
Marcellus Wiley in the house? We need to get Marcellus out of
Where is he?
He needs a blow.
Tim
He's
Tebow
out.
Tim
You
Tebow
need
is
a
more
tag
box
team
office
partner.
than Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Than Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Is Tim Tebow more box office?
The real question is this the face of an individual who believes what he's saying, or does he know what he's saying and is playing the role? I think that is the greatest mystery of Skip Bayless.
9 National Football League teams that needed a quarterback last night passed on Johnny Manziel, starting with the Houston Texans, who will forever regret passing on Johnny Manziel. And in a minute...
Context, in case you don't follow American football, Johnny Manziel, no longer in the NFL. Played maybe 1 or 2 seasons and then fizzled out.
I will go right down the list of teams that will forever regret passing on Johnny Manziel, who pretty soon will change football life in Cleveland, Ohio. One day, I am predicting, Johnny Manziel will become even bigger in the city of Cleveland than his buddy and business partner LeBron James ever was.
Let me give you some Dark Souls context. That's like saying, you know, Pinwheel is going to be better than Melania. That's just context. No disrespect. No disrespect to any of the athletes mentioned.
The city of Cleveland.
Did the American people get it right?
The 34%.
The 34%. I mean, and what we're saying is, can he right now?
Wait! Now they got an entire segment based on a fan poll. 34% of fan polls believe that Jordan could beat LeBron James one-on-one in modern day.
Now at 52 years old.
Right here, right now.
beat
Hey, it's
LeBron
Dan. If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button. It helps out a ton. Thank you.
one-on-one. I mean, and beyond. Come on.
You know, Stephen A.
Oh
Smith?
gosh, don't do this.
You know? He just might be able to.
Don't do
He
that.
just might be able to.
Okay.
Now,
So you're talking about whatever. Say Jordan's 55, LeBron's 35 at this time. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen.
explain why he might be able to in just a moment. But allow me to either qualify or disqualify myself.
He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
You know, Stephen A. Smith. So if right here, right now, Michael would stop smoking his cigars.
Okay.
Change his diet up. If you gave him, I'm gonna say 2 months.
Okay.
2 months
Okay.
into the off season. Okay? 2 months is all I would need. I would train him actually.
Uh-huh.
And I will truly miss you sitting to my left and making me laugh every morning.
Thank you, Molly. I would hug you.
So skip context. Skip left this show and went to a different network to do his show with Shannon.
But I think you're tethered to
I
the
am.
chair
I'm
there.
attached to the chair.
And I don't think Ernestine would love it if I hugged you. But I do want to thank the many people who responded via social media yesterday. Much love, even to the haters. But most of all, I want to thank this man sitting across from me for all he has done for me.
Skippy B,
And
Teary
I'm going to
B.
shake his hand, and I'm going to tell him what I told him off the air last Friday. I love you, man. And that is from the bottom of my heart. In my view,
I feel like we
you
need
and
that
I
at the end
had
of Elden
the
Ring.
greatest times. Performing at the position. Russell Wilson had a better year than Patrick Mahomes. Dak Prescott had a better year than Patrick Mahomes.
There you go.
Wait, live audience? We need more live audience, Skip, chat. I mean, look at hold on, look at the reaction.
Better year than Patrick
Look
Mahomes.
at everyone's just waiting. Everyone's waiting for just something that's gonna come out of his mouth. This guy already knows. He's like, he hasn't said it, but I already know.
Just on, I'm talking about performing at the position. Russell Wilson had a better year than Patrick Mahomes. Dak Prescott had a better year than Patrick Mahomes.
There you go. You were doing so well, too. You were going well.
Wait, does Skip ever take a day off?
This dude is
Look at
ripped
him.
out, man. Are you seeing this?
I'm gonna go real order, and I never say this. I don't know if I've ever said this on this show. They took his heart. They just snatched it right out of his carcass. They took his heart away because
Wait, I've never actually seen this. This feels like it's been like 3D animated.
they took his heart. They just snatched it right out of his carcass. There was no more backbone left. He was a jellyfish. Carcass. They took his heart. They just snatched it right out of his carcass. They took his heart away
Best player on the planet
because
that happened.
he had nothing left. There was no more backbone left. He was a jellyfish in the fourth quarter. I've never seen anything like it. He shot shots like he knew they were going to miss. That's what he looked like every time.
Dad, let me just dissect this. He shot shots like he knew they were gonna miss. So you're talking about a professional athlete who's trained their entire life to make baskets, to shoot with the intention of missing. Like, I watched this. Oh, look at that. I watched the Pistons game because I'm a Pistons fan, and LeBron, got ejected.
You fight low. You fight below the neckline. You push their arm away. Okay, LeBron James had a second to gather himself. He closed his fist. Did he not close his fist?
goodness.
This was not open-handed. If you're just trying to
This-
shove
this-
somebody,
this-
you do it with an
yeah,
open
yeah,
hand.
just-
He closed his fist. And he looked at the man, looked at him right in the face.
No, he didn't.
And he led with his elbow. And I'm still convinced it's almost quicker than the eye. I think the elbow caught Isaiah above the eye first because he led with his elbow and then continued on and got him with his forearm and the back of his fist across the face. And he also hit him in the mouth.
Chad, and you're talking about we've dissected this before, but this was like an eighth of us, like 8 frames. What?
Had a second to gather himself. He closed his fist. Did he not close his fist? This was
When does it change? Because right now he's just dissecting it, just normal, right? And then it's like a fire's lit. When
not open-handed. If you're just trying to shove somebody, you
Facial
do it with an open
expression will be the
hand. He closed his fist, and he closed his fist. Did he not close his fist? This was not open-handed.
when does
you're
it
just
change? When does it change? When
trying to
does it
shove
change? When does it change? Facial recognition AI software is fine. When does it change? How do I go just a couple frames, chat? Chat, can I just go a couple frames?
You do it with
What button is a couple frames? Comma, arrow? I never knew that. From right there?
with an open hand.
Right there, chat. Why with an open hand? What about open hand?
You do it with an open hand.
Right there. Chat, something between, maybe you think on his script, open hand was like the key word. He entered phase 2 boss fight. Do you think it's like on a key word? Because it like normal, let's see, normal, open hand. He oxygenated. He just remembered that he closed his fist.
You do it with an open hand. He closed his fist.
Chat, Soundboard lore, Wednesday, Skippy B. Probably not the last time you see the dissection on the channel. Look, there's just so many, you know? You can say what you want. You can love them. You can hate them. But it's pure entertainment.
Want to catch up on the Dan Gheesling Show because you can't catch it live on Twitch? Then go to youtube.com/Dan Gheesling Plays. There you'll find every single one of our live shows cut up in an easily digestible episode for your viewing pleasure. Episodes are up within a couple days of the show, so you're never too far behind if you want to catch up and watch live. That's youtube.com/Dan Gheesling Plays to watch anything you might have missed on Twitch.